Welcome back, everybody, to Forgotten Fates, a Dungeons & Dragons 3.5 edition campaign. We are currently going into our second hour of our third season of week number 9. What are you laughing at?
Just being silly.
So, someone was telling us about a prophecy? Or trying to, at least?
Yeah, the dwarves.
Anyways, we need to go this way if we're going that way to get rid of her.
We need to go this way if we're going that way?
She went this way.
The dragon seems to have lost his mind.
Tell me, did you hit your head?
Does this bump...
Have you not seen the lump on it? Yeah.
Oh, that's what... Okay, it makes sense now.
No, if we're honestly going to get back there, there's a trade route that's going to bring us this way. It's a long trip.
Could you add some nouns to that sentence?
Says the grammar dwarf.
Well, there and here and things like something a
I've
little
been
more
lining up conjunctions and articles all week.
something a little bit more specific than it, there, and them.
Day.
Okay.
So I pack up the tent and I'm getting ready to leave.
Okay. You pack your tent up. You already packed your tent up, by the way, because remember we left.
Well, I repack it.
Well, dump it out and repack it, you son of a bitch.
The horse is rolling along down the road as Vox is in the back, folding his tent up again.
You tell me what I can't do.
Okay, so I packed up my shit and I jumped in the back of Andara's cart this time.
Okay. All right. So you packed up your stuff. You jumped in Andara's cart. Who's in what cart otherwise?
I'll
I'm
take
also
Vox's cart.
in Darrow's.
You'll take Rufus's cart. What?
So Ardo and Eve are in the back of Vox's cart. Only thing back there with you, if I remember correctly, is Vox's chest full of stuff, right?
That is correct.
Not gonna be full of stuff too much longer if Ardo's back there with it.
All right. What was in that chest, Vox?
Nothing.
I don't really want to answer that question.
I'm asking you as the DM. I would like to know what's in that chest.
Oh, let's see here. What's in that chest is...
Just wait for Ardo to pick it, Sragg. You'll get the contents.
Oh, 4 masterwork daggers, 3 masterwork dwarven war axes, 1 masterwork great sword, 2 masterwork war hammers, and a handy haversack.
That's it? Okay. What happened to your potions? Did you sell all of them?
No. Oh, forgive me. I have that in the second tab. 9 potions of cure moderate potions, 2 potions of cure lights, 2 osts, and a bottle of goblin piss.
9 potions of cure moderate potions?
Yes.
Okay.
Those are counters to Ost potions.
Pure moderate potion.
All right.
To pour them all into the Ost potion to make it edible.
Yeah.
So you haven't actually been through your chest except to open it and see stuff is here and throw it on the back and go.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
Good. All right. I was just
Well,
checking.
considering that you turned around and told me at the end of last session that
that all your stuff is there, yes. Because you just
Everything was-
looked and said everything is there and threw it on the cart and got it. You didn't go digging.
after removing the dagger from the guy, yes.
Yeah. I'm pointing something out there.
I know you're pointing something out.
Good. Just don't know what.
Oh, excuse me. And 985 gold.
Oh, there's
Oh,
gold in your chest. Okay, just check. All right. So the cart's going down the road. Both. Who's in the lead?
Since I know the route, I'm assuming I'm leading.
With gold?
Okay.
Probably are.
Ah, pack of wild dogs! Kill them!
The water chihuahuas! They're coming after us!
Vicious water chihuahuas.
Ride!
Yeah! Yeah!
Run, you
Suddenly you're
fools.
overtaken by water chihuahuas. Led by their water dwarf
I
master.
was gonna say the water dwarfs. Main attack pet. The water chihuahua. They use them as mounts.
Yeah, apparently. He's gonna be loud for just a second, Amber.
The sand gnomes. The sand gnomes are riding water chihuahuas out.
Probably. So, heading down the road. Let's see. Passing along the way, you see that this is a pretty well-traveled road. As you're going down it... Ooh. Dermot, you spot something shiny sticking out of one of the wagon ruts.
It's a shiny.
Are we like gonna go past it or like?
Yeah, you're going past it.
I'll look closer as we go by it.
As you start coming up on it, you notice that it's a silver spoon stuck in the wagon rut, crushed flat.
Silver spoon?
Yep.
Is there a cat in the cradle somewhere?
I was thinking it too, to be honest.
Okay.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up!
Is it Man in the Moon?
Does the cart stop?
Yeah. I'm swimming. And
Oh.
Darren, you stop the cart? She
Wait,
ignores you.
did he say
I
stop?
said, whoa! Hold up!
Okay, what's up?
There's something in the dirt there. I'd jump off.
Alright.
In the dirt?
So you go over and you dig out the spoon.
Yeah, I use the end of my spear to expose it further.
Okay. As you get it exposed, you notice it isn't crushed flat. It seems to be just fine.
It's just a spoon.
Just a spoon.
Another item we're picking up out of the road? Like the lamp?
You got a problem with that?
That's fine. If you would like your object, feel free.
Wait, this is just a... Is that just a spoon sitting in the road?
Apparently.
There's nothing else nearby?
I do a search.
You search through the area. That is the only thing you find.
Oh, that's all I can see.
That's strange. Someone's silverware. I guess... Congratulations on your brand new spoon.
Well, thank you. I put it in my pack and jump up.
Okay. So, you put the spoon in your pack and jump back onto the cart.
Yeah. Wait, you said that was silver?
Yep.
When I touched it barehanded, did anything happen?
Oh, you barehanded? Yeah, burned a little bit then.
I would have thrown it on the ground then.
Okay.
Ah!
So it burns.
Cursed spoon.
Are you done playing with the road cutlery?
Oh, shut up. And I jump back on the cart.
Okay.
You're more into forks, I assume?
So there's just a silver spoon sitting on the road.
If you're quite done spooning, we should continue on.
Is that an invitation?
And stop forking around.
What?
So you continue on now?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. The wagons continue on. You get further down. The river seems to get closer to the road as you're going. The monastery on the peak up there ominously looming down. Pass by, there's a little box on the side of the road that says free to a good home above it.
It's a trap.
Keep rolling. I'm not
More
stopping.
roadside cutlery, perhaps?
What? How big is this box?
Just a small box, small wooden box.
Dimensions?
It says free. About, what, 2 foot by 2 foot. A sign behind it that said free, crate, free to a good home.
What do I smell?
You smell a cat.
Hey, Andara, you want some pussy?
She just raises an eyebrow.
There's a cat in there.
How do you have X-ray vision? Wait, what's X-ray vision?
I might have it. What's X-ray vision? I can see quite well in the dark.
I slept too long. Sorry, I don't know what that is.
X-ray. What
Can
did I come up
you
with this?
see through things?
Don't be daft. Of course I can't see through things.
How do you know there's a cat in there?
I can smell it.
Oh yeah, your nose. I'm sorry.
The nose knows.
Wild-haired gnome pops up over the side, looks over at Kel. Marty, we have to go back.
That actually happened?
No.
I was like, did that actually happen?
Your X-ray vision thing.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. It's actually happening.
What is going on?
Oh. Okay. So you roll on past the obvious trap. As you said. You said. I'm not saying.
Why would there be a random box on the road with a cat in it?
I don't know. I have no interest in a cat.
What's wrong? Cat got your tongue?
Not tonight.
No. Okay. So we roll on past that.
Can I play music? Or is
Yes.
I'm asking. Can I play music?
Oh.
Or is that against like the traveling laws? I don't know.
And I just raises an eyebrow. You're always welcome to play a tune on my wagon.
Okay, good. I was just worried that maybe creatures would, come.
Well,
to the place.
hopefully you can just lull them to sleep with your lovely melodies.
I guess it depends on how poorly you play, whether or not they want to kill you.
Vox.
Never had a terrible song.
Dermot. Oh, Kel. Not Andara. Ardo. Everyone except Andara. Here's a roar from somewhere off past the mountain.
Can I identify it?
Just did
Do
the song.
I recognize the
All who hear it recognize it as dragon.
Hey, Vox, your family's calling.
Do I actually recognize, or should I say, can I understand what was actually being roared, or was it in...
It was a frustration kind of roar.
Hey, Vox, is that your missus?
I'm just going to kind of stop and listen in the direction that it came from.
Tough room.
I thought it was good.
Nothing follows.
Well, that was frustrating.
What was frustrating?
The roar?
The roar. What roar?
Are you daft and can't understand? You hear the dragon roar.
You turn back to look at
Are
Andara.
you talking
You're seeing that and
about
notice
yourself?
one of your ears is a little off.
Do I notice it?
Yeah.
So, sorry. Must have been your bad ear.
My bad ear? What do you mean, my bad ear?
Yeah, what do you mean her bad ear? What's wrong with your ears? They look fine.
They look fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I just Anyways, moving on.
What dragon roar? What are you talking about? You're the only one I hear roaring.
There's a dragon in the distance.
Oh, you hear the dragon too?
I do. As much as I'd like to see you think he's crazier than he usually is, unfortunately I hear it too.
You sure it wasn't a cat in a box?
Well, it could be a really big cat and it's far away and I can't smell it, I don't know.
Well, can you smell any dragons in the distance?
Just one and he's really close.
You think you guys could take a dragon?
Take a dragon where?
Like away? I don't know. Fight him.
Just to be clear, I was talking about Vox.
Oh,
And don't worry, we are trying to get away.
me too.
I don't think we'll need to take him away. He'll be taken away on his own.
Continuing on. Ah,
All right.
Oh, I guess we're moving on.
Vox continues on.
So, Vox, did you know, like, do you understand the dragon? Like, did he
Yes,
say
I did.
anything?
no, he was roaring in frustration.
Oh,
Frustration to what? I don't know.
So what you're saying is it wasn't a happy roar.
No,
So-
it was not a
So you
happy
can
roar.
speak dragon?
Yes.
so do you want to go help him, or? I mean,
What?
he's your.
Andara says.
Well, it's his kind. Wouldn't you want to help him? I don't know. How does this work?
Oh, out of character question, real quick. Am I familiar with the dragon life in the area?
You know of a party of blues. That's about all you know.
And that's what I'm gonna relay. No, they're blues, and we won't get along. I'd prefer not to meet them.
You not get along with someone? Imagine the thought.
Imagine that.
Okay, I will leave the dragon things to your advice.
That should have ended like a question because you sounded really confused.
Yeah.
Are the dragon things to your advice?
Well, if we take my advice for everything, we're doomed. So why don't we just leave before they doom us some more?
Are you advising us to leave?
Yes.
Oh, so we're not leaving.
No, we are leaving.
But you're advising us to leave.
Already going. I didn't realize we had stopped. I thought this discussion was happening while we were already on.
Can I play a song now?
Please play a song.
Play a dang song, Kel!
Just play something to
Dragon,
shut
I don't
him
know.
up.
Oh, yes,
Ooh,
good idea. And I play a song to shut
you
him
play very well.
up. All right.
That roll is already rolled.
Yep. So you start playing your song, traveling music. It's going great. Vox, you lead them on again, heading on down the path. You get on about another 30 minutes, and you come up on the smoldering remains of a cart.
Did we have any sense of distance and direction of that roar?
The distance and direction, it was off to the east of you, and it sounded like it was coming from literally the other side of the mountain.
Okay. So it wouldn't.
That throws it off a little bit. It was far.
So it wouldn't make sense to assume that what we're seeing now has anything to do with the dragon.
Right.
Okay.
Would I recognize anything else? The possible dragon around? The smell from the burning.
You have scent?
No.
Does this smell like particularly dragon torched wood? Is that what you're trying to ask me?
He's very versed in torched dragon.
Hey,
things.
you turned around and said I was a master in fire, so I was asking.
Yes, you
him.
can burn shit that you wouldn't believe. Okay, this does not seem to be something that you have burned.
Okay.
It
You
doesn't
don't
smell as much
smell
like
you
as it
anywhere.
should.
You did bathe this morning. You're doing well.
So there's no dead children lying
It
around.
doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't smell like this thing smell of burning orphans.
Yeah, the
Okay.
court it doesn't say orphanage on the cart.
The one, two times. The two
this-
times.
This is tough crowd today. I'm moving forward.
He just passes by the smoldering cart. Okay.
So there is a cart on the road on fire.
On the side of the road that
Do I see
was
this?
on fire.
Charge.
It's smoldering now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you see that.
That cart is on fire.
How frustrated was the dragon that you heard?
Apparently very
Torch.
frustrated.
It doesn't appear to be anywhere. I don't think it's anything to do with this though. Like they're in completely different directions.
Well, keep your nose peeled in case we.
Plus, this is like charred and burnt, and like it's the fire's out, Sragg.
Yep, the fire's out.
Like it's
Maybe it was just
You
indigestion.
he said smoldering, did you not?
Yeah, smoldering. But
Smoldering.
it's out.
So that's pretty recent.
Yeah, but not it. Well, it might be pretty recent, but not recent enough for the dragon to have just done it.
Yeah, but maybe it's just indigestion to,
Something
was
he
driving.
ate. Is there any corpses or anything?
No. There's a couple of broken boxes, and you see broken glass everywhere.
Vox, you said it was a blue.
Yes.
Are they known to eat humanoids?
They tend to more like to play with their food first.
So they may have kidnapped them.
Yes.
Play
Potentially.
with their food. How?
They like to throw out treasure that becomes like, and then bait them into either they'll jump on them and attack them that way, or they kind of throw out like mirages, make you think you see something that's not there.
How horrible.
And Dara, as you're talking and rolling, actually, y'all are stopped. Y'all are stopped with the cart, right? Or did you keep going?
No, I would have kept going.
Okay, y'all kept going. Okay, so nope, not you then. Kel's playing. Ardo, back in the direction of Silvery Moon, you just notice this little spark in the sky.
Okay.
It's growing.
All right.
Was that the town that was the beholder we just came from?
Yes.
Yeah.
I exclaim loudly, "What's that?" And I point in the direction of the sparkling.
Exclaim wildly.
Loudly.
You say that to
Oh, I heard you
Vox
say wildly.
and Eve.
I look.
You see something in the sky. Spec, it seems to be a fireball.
Is the fireball coming in our direction?
It is coming in your direction.
We need to move now. Fire! 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 Horses at full gallop.
Okay, so you see Vox just start pointing and freaking out, seeing something on fire, and kicks the horses into full gallop. The horse into full gallop. So what do the party behind do?
I don't know. He just all of a sudden galloped away.
Yeah, he pointed,
Screaming
freaking
fire.
out, fire.
Pointed where? Did we hear him say fire? Fire!
He just
Fire!
said fire, 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 and started taking off.
Okay, I'll look around for fire.
I would look. For sure.
You would look. Okay, so now Kel, Dermot, and Andara, you all turn.
Yeah.
You see a fireball in the sky, streaking in this direction.
Oh shit.
So it's from the sky coming towards us.
Yeah, in your direction.
Does a spellcraft check tell me anything with that, or is that pointless?
You could do that.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Wouldn't he have has to like hear the spell being cast?
That would depend. This would be more of a knowledge arcana then.
Yeah.
Actually.
do that.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll
Then
use
that
your
one.
bardic knowledge.
Well, we could use that one, or if you just wanted to use my knowledge arcana, that's fine too.
We'll use them both.
It ain't gonna matter. You fucked.
The only song you come up with is "Goodness Gracious, Great Balls of Fire."
At the moment, from that distance, it appears to be a fireball.
No shit, Sherlock.
Thank you. So I know
It's moving at a great rate of speed.
About average for a fireball, though.
Actually, fast for a fireball. That's the one thing that's throwing it off.
So we are experts in the speed of fireballs. This
No,
is good.
Kel.
Cal is apparently.
Oh, okay.
So all I got was it's a fireball. Great.
It's a fireball, but it's moving faster than a regular fireball would.
Is it over or less than 9,000?
And as it gets closer, you recognize it.
You know that fireball. It's a neighbor of yours.
So, Andara, did you just kind of, are you trying to keep up with Vox here?
Yeah, I guess so. As fast as Donkey and Sprinkles will,
So, y'all are taking off down the road as quickly as possible. Kelly watching the fireball, and you notice it streak right overhead. And
Okay.
keep heading down the road.
then I will stop.
As the fireball goes overhead, you remember stories from other times. Someone that used to travel by fireball.
Okay.
You get me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Like neighbors. Gotcha. Like you said. Okay. Yeah. So that's what this is.
You're
Or is
pretty
this
sure.
what how sure?
99.
Oh wow. Okay.
You're like, yeah, that's got to be.
Where did that go? Up ahead?
It's heading for Everland. Yep.
Oh, and it's still up in the air.
It's still up in the air above y'all, heading straight on for the next town.
Okay, I'll keep that to myself.
Okay.
We're making good time.
Okay. So, Andara, you're muted.
Yeah, I would have stopped the wagon if the fireball flew over us and was like.
Okay. So the wagon comes to a screeching halt.
Yeah, it missed us. See, we're good. Go.
Go towards the fireball.
Well, we got to see what happened at the end.
The end of what?
Where the fireball hits.
You're being rather strange. She just continues on slowly. Looking back every now and then for more fireballs.
What's the worst that could happen? It's a fireball.
It could ignite the forest, and we could be walking into a forest fire.
Well, we'll see that. Won't we? You can smell a forest fire, can't you, Dermot?
I should be able to.
See? We're good. We're good.
Why are you so interested in this fireball?
I just want to see what happened at the end. Where it hits.
Uh-huh.
Not every day you see a fireball streak out of the sky.
Exactly why I'm concerned. We just escaped a town that was freed from a beholder while incinerating it, and now there's fireballs flying over us.
Oh, I could see how that's a little ominous.
You don't say!
I'm sure it's nothing. You're just overreacting.
Right. Upset dragons in the area roaring out of discontent, fireballs flying over us? What could possibly go wrong?
That's the spirit.
Vox, noticing the fireball fly over the top of y'all, and continue on. What do you do in that case? He continues on, top speed. He unmutes himself.
I unmute myself. No, I'm going to stop slowly.
All right.
Without having anyone go flying overhead.
Okay.
I'm going to bring the cart to a controlled stop, noting all safety protocols.
Keep your hands and arms inside the cart until it comes to a full stop.
Please put your trays in the upright position.
Yes, the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign.
Turned off the seatbelt sign.
You are free to walk about the cabin.
So, y'all have caught up to each other in that case. Yeah. You just keep going. Both carts continue going slowly then.
Yes.
Okay. How slow is slowly? Like walking pace for the horses?
Regular traveling rate, I guess.
Okay, not gallop. You're just back to travel now. Okay.
Yep.
Shouldn't we go faster?
Faster than what?
Just a faster, quickened pace?
Why are we... well, I suppose...
Let's see. The rest of your traveling through the day is actually fairly uneventful.
He says with dismay.
Yeah.
Disappointment.
Disappointment, yeah. Unless y'all had anything to discuss, I'm just going to speed it up a bit and put y'all, you get away from the mountain in this day.
Cool.
Did you just say you're fast forwarding us?
Slightly.
He did not use those words.
I didn't use those words. I'm going to speed it up a bit because you're just traveling, and we're going to get past that. Because I can't. I obviously can't kill you, so nothing happened.
Is it really that obvious? Okay.
All right. So
Can't work under these conditions.
yeah, no one's dying. What's going on? It's broken. Stupid dice. Okay. So during the course of the day, you made it past that mountain.
Death Mountain?
No, not past it, actually. You're going all the way around it. The river does break off further from you again.
Oh, we're going past Fun Mountain.
Yeah, that's it.
You come around the bend. You can see. It looks like, from what you know, Vox, you're going to have to camp one more time, and then by the end of tomorrow, y'all should hit Everland.
Okay, I'm gonna relay that to everyone.
Okay.
We're about a day from Everland. Is that what you told us?
Yes.
Yeah, you'll sleep tonight, make camp, but before nightfall tomorrow, y'all should be able to stay in Everland. You've made pretty good time.
Then I'm also gonna let them know that after that, the next town after that is Yartar, and it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be at least a few days travel time.
Can we try not to leave Everland in a heaping mess when we go to it?
Yes, let's.
No promises.
If I can stay out of jail, I'll be happy.
Along this path, you near evening, you could continue going on for an hour, but you find a fairly safe campsite. This one of the travel sites that you've used before, Vox. The campfires, the fire pits there. There's stacked firewood ready for the next person.
I'll relay that to everyone and ask them if they want to stop here, if we want to continue on.
Have we had any nights over this course that you accelerated time?
No. No. We started out about 1 o'clock in the morning, and we're still on that same day.
What cycle of the moon are we in?
It's the first cycle as it's presenting itself.
So it's not
it was a new moon just a couple days ago when all the bad stuff happened, I think.
not like a full moon though, right, or anything?
No.
No,
Okay.
like no moon kind of scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what does the party say anything about the campsite situation?
I just
Wait, some of you-
it looks okay.
Okay. Probably nice to get a full night's sleep.
Yeah.
Sounds
She's
good to
kind
me.
of tired.
Okay. So you go ahead and take this campsite.
Yep.
All right. So there's not much setup you have to do. You basically just put your tents up in this one. There's already a pole there to tie the horses to. This is a fairly regularly used campsite.
Yep.
Like a public rest stop almost.
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and start unpacking the tent in my normal spot.
All right.
Is there no one else here right now?
Not currently, there isn't.
Okay, I'll set up my tent as well.
Okay.
I'm getting good at this.
Yeah. Y'all start setting up your tent, and oddly enough, as to what you said, about 30 minutes when you get your tent set up, another cart with a bunch of gnomes on it comes rolling up.
I am definitely taking the chest into the tent.
Okay.
With all the possessions on the cart.
Do they look friendly?
They seem friendly. It's a covered, like a gypsy cart, one with the closing doors and everything. They're pretty much just pulling up to stay.
Could a gnome look unfriendly? Is that even possible?
Yes. Trust me, it very much is.
Very well.
As they pull up, they take the old horse off and take him
Shoot it.
over to the. No. take him over and tie him up to the pole. Everyone just kind of being friendly, nodding to y'all.
I'll introduce myself and converse with them.
You just walk up to the leader of the pack.
Yeah, why not?
Leader
All right.
of the
Which
pack.
one appears to be the leader anyway?
The one with the longest mustache and beard, and telling people, take the horse over there.
I don't think gnomes have beards.
This one does.
I don't think gnomes have beards.
I think he's right. I think I'm thinking of the wrong type of gnome. He has a large fake beard on.
He wants to look important. He's got a big beard.
Yeah.
If he does have a fake beard,
does.
I
He
would
does
go
have-
with Kel. And like as Kel's conversing, I'm just looking at the beard and like stroking mine,
You're like tilting your head to the side, kind
Yeah.
of like.
trying to kind of figure it out.
As you're talking, he introduces himself as Fizzman. And as you're speaking with the gnome and you start stroking your beard, he pulls on his too, and you can see the leather straps behind his ears. He's stroking his beard.
I just have a puzzled look in my face. Like no, this is just weird. If I get an opportunity where Kel's like I can whisper to Kel and everyone hear, I'm like I don't trust them.
Okay. So, Fizzman, as you're talking to him, Kel, you notice that, let's see, he seems to be, you watched him talking to the other gnomes. He seems to have a pretty short fuse.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's quick to anger.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's see. The other gnomes are definitely scared of him. Anyhow, he turns to converse with you. On your way to the alchemical convention?
In Everland?
Why, yes.
Oh,
Fourth annual.
I didn't hear of it. Is this a very prestigious convention?
Well, yes. Only the best.
Oh, well, that makes a little bit more sense.
There was some question as to whether or not we were going to be able to hold one this year, since we nearly blew up Everland last year.
Oh, how fortunate. What do you guys do at the convention?
Show off our best creations.
And is this like a hush secret? Or
Well, it's kind of a public event.
I mean, could you tell me what yours is before the event?
We are masters of transmutation potions.
Oh my, that sounds interesting. What do you guys transmute into?
Any manner of creature.
Really? What's the most miraculous thing you've seen?
Well, there's that Ost fellow.
Oh yes, he's quite a miracle worker, I've heard.
We're going to outdo him this year.
Oh, you think so?
Yes, yes. We have a potion that can turn you into a dragon.
Oh.
I poke my head out.
He looks over.
Ja-
What sort of potions do you have?
Do you have one that can turn someone not into a dragon?
Well, yes.
Oh. How much?
I probably would have gone to bed as soon as possible, so I wouldn't be hearing any of this.
Okay. Ardo, what are you doing too?
I'm just listening to the.
You're listening? Okay, just making sure. Well, if you're wanting to fix, is that a mistake?
Oh,
It seems to be caught halfway.
it's definitely a mistake, but whether it's divine or created, I'm not
He
sure.
seems to be caught halfway.
We're not 100% sure.
Well, I do have one here that will undo the effects of the last potion.
Oh,
Yes. You notice he pulls up the bottle. It's got a familiar green tinge. It seems to have been scratched out, and it says Fizzbane on the front.
Could I?
Yes, brewed it myself.
I see that what I just hold up to out the tent.
Those are a knockoff.
We're not really merchants. We're not really. He's just traveling with us.
Oh.
Hey, Kel, I whispered.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'll just be a moment. Yes.
What's transmutation mean?
Means to change.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Yeah. Sorry. What else do you? Is that what you're planning to release at the convention? A dragon?
Yes, a dragon.
Huh.
Hey, we heard a dragon. Was that you guys?
No, there are dragons in the mountains.
What? I gotta go out of character for a second. Do I know the differences between the dragons?
The different types?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's general.
What?
Especially for a bard.
What kind of dragon?
Red. If you're asking, wait a minute, are you asking about the potion or what's on the mountains?
The potion.
The potion, yes, red. An adult red worm. It will be glorious.
What's red again?
That's the largest of the evil.
Yeah, it's the largest of the kernels.
So you're planning on making a large red dragon in town?
Yes, in a controlled environment, of course.
Oh, well, of course. I mean, tell me, what are some of the controlled measures you're taking for the dragon?
Well, my men and I will handle it.
Oh, yes, clearly they're strong fellows, strapping lads. I see.
Yes.
One of them's flexing.
Yeah.
Do you have a safety potion?
Well, no,
Oh, okay.
not exactly.
That's fine. What will you say things, I don't know. Say one of the other amateur alchemists bump into you and cause a problem with your men. Do you have a safeguard for that?
Well, no, not exactly. I'll work on that. That's an interesting problem.
Yeah, please do. I mean, we're heading that way. I
Is that a threat?
Something to happen to the town before we get there. That would be disastrous. Plus the convention. I mean, this is clearly wondrous that you've come up with. It sounds like you're going to do really well at this convention. But
we'll show that Ost fellow this year.
I'm worried that there won't be another convention.
That would be most unfortunate.
So I would advise maybe to figure out that little hiccup in the equation.
After last year's grand finale, when he summoned the Baylor into the middle of town square.
How did that hiccup go?
Many deaths.
Oh. Sorry, when is
Luckily, the local clergy was able to manage and control. The convention starts tomorrow.
Huh.
It lasts all week, hopefully.
There's no delays, no expected delays to this convention?
None expected.
Okay. You ever had a delay in the past?
There have been some minor setbacks, but the whole town waited with us.
Oh? What kind of minor setbacks?
Some type of a shift in reality. I can't quite remember. It was...
Can't quite remember. Oh, well, that's definitely interesting. Hey,
One of
Dermot,
those Fey alchemists.
Do you think we could go to this convention?
Don't see why not.
Well, I hope to see you there. Well, if you'll excuse me, I must turn in for the night, and I'm going to have to write some notes on the road tomorrow about this Safeguards thing.
I look forward to seeing the results. Good luck. Best of luck to you.
To you as well. He heads into the wagon.
I go back to my camp. Wow, that's a piece of work there. So guys, we have a problem heading into Everland.
Problem? I think we're in for a pretty awesome show.
Oh, I guarantee it. Are you ready?
Meanwhile,
Sure, I'm ready.
Andara.
Mm.
Oh, no, wait a minute. That's tomorrow.
Okay.
So, who's taking... Andara's already asleep. Who's taking watch tonight?
I'll start the first watch.
I let Vox know that I'll take second watch.
I didn't get to sleep all night last time, so don't wake me till the morning.
Don't worry,
Okay.
Jeannie and I have second watch.
Definitely don't wake me till the morning.
Whatever comes.
All right. Ardo, what are you doing?
I'll put out my knapsack and go to sleep.
All right.
Wait, do you sleep in your backpack?
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, that's asking. Do you?
No, I have
Glad you
a
in
Oh.
here.
bag.
Let's say if it's a knapsack, that means I'm gonna like put it on as a backpack, and Ardo can shoot arrows over my head.
Through. Y'all want to meet Vakut. He's the last person that used to pick up Ardo. He had a bad time.
Gonna have a bad
Well,
time.
All right. So, Ardo, you fall asleep there with Eve. Dermot, you lay down with your bear.
Yep.
Andara, you're sleeping in your wagon again?
Mm.
She's off the
Alright.
wagon.
Mm-hmm. So, Kel, you went to sleep.
She's
You're taking second watch. So that just leaves Vox awake. The gnomes didn't seem to leave up a watchman that you're aware of.
Okay.
They're all inside their wagon. What do you do, Vox? Do you patrol? Do you just sit and watch?
First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check my chest,
Okay.
and then from there I'm gonna go.
So you go to the tent and you open up your chest. You're actually going to thoroughly go through it.
Yes.
You open the chest. You start sending everything out this time. You see the box with your potions in it, the daggers, your weaponry, and in the bottom of it, secreted away in the back, is a small wooden box that you do not recognize.
Huh. That seems interesting. I wonder if it's trapped.
Is there any specific details on the box or anything that make it stand out? Or...
No, it is just a small wooden box.
Okay.
Does it smell like cat?
Very small.
Smells like pussy.
Smells both like dead and alive cat at the same time.
That's it. Oh, what the hell? I opened the box.
You open the box, and there appears to be a small brooch inside of the box.
A small brooch. Do I recognize this with an appraisal?
With an appraisal, it looks like it might be kind of valuable.
Uh-huh. And actually, I'm going to cast invocation.
Mm-hmm.
And it is going to be, which one is it? Magical Insight.
A magical insight, you say?
Magic Insight. So I'm going to, and then I'll spend it to identify the brooch.
Okay. Magical insight functions as identify, correct?
Yes.
It appears to be a brooch of shielding.
Okay.
So you don't have to touch it or anything. You're just focusing on it. And you... How does that work? Okay, so you get the auras and such as well. It appears to be a brooch of shielding.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these kind of things, they absorb magic missiles Eventually, they melt down and become worthless, but will absorb a certain amount of damage before they do.
Okay. Well, is brooch a shielding?
That's what it appears to be.
Okay. Well, then I will put on the brooch, and then I'm going for a patrol. After I put everything back up in the chest.
Okay. So you fasten the brooch to yourself.
Yes.
Okay. And you begin your patrol. Okay. So you go on patrol, and after about a minute, suddenly the brooch transforms into a vicious scarab-like creature.
Okay.
I'm going to let you roll. You have a DC 25 reflex save right now.
Huh. Actually, I won't even pass that roll.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
yeah, I wasn't even going to pass it to begin with, so.
Critical would
Well-
have passed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Your
would have
critical
critical would have
counts.
still done it. All right. The thing tears through any cloth or leather, burrows into the flesh.
Holy
So you can scream out. You have 6 seconds. Do you say anything?
I'm going to attempt to burn it off me.
No. That's over.
Yeah, I'll scream out. There ain't nothing else I can do.
Okay. So what do you scream? Fit it within 6 seconds.
Ah.
Blast
All
it.
right.
Ah. Like
So-
a question. Ah.
So he just screams, waking up the camp, and you fall dead.
Cool, thanks.
He screams bloody murder.
Yeah.
Really?
He screams bloody murder and falls over dead.
Cool.
All right, Ardo, you're outside. Dermot, you're outside. So you see Vox just, as you hear him scream, so you look over at him and just see him fall forward.
I would jump up and run over to him.
Okay. You jump up, run over to him, you turn him over.
Yeah.
You see that there's something that is dug. You don't see what, but something dug through into his body.
Is there anything like still moving or anything?
No.
I'll call out for Andara. Andara!
Did we wake up with that? No. 'cause
Yeah, everyone's awake.
Yeah, I get up.
There was a blood-curdling scream.
Yeah, I just wanted to
Okay.
be clear. I would have scrambled to put my gear on,
I'll go over and wake
thinking
up.
we're under attack.
Yeah,
Okay.
grab my sword, etc.
All right, you grab your stuff and run out and run over, and you see Dermot has Vox. He's
Standing over
appears
him.
dead.
Yeah. Some Vox is hurt. I think he's dead.
What? How?
I don't know. He just screamed and came running out.
He screamed and came running out.
And
I'll
then
go over and
dropped
Look.
dead. Look at that hole on his chest.
do I recognize what that would be at all?
A very terrible wound. That's about it.
Okay, that's. I've never seen anything that like that. That's a strange looking wound. Do I notice he's dead?
You check him out. You notice he is indeed dead.
Well, he's dead.
Dead? Just like that?
Well, do something.
I can't raise the dead.
Well, you're a cleric. Why not?
That's not within my powers, unfortunately.
Ah.
Gil, you come out too then. Armed now.
What's going on? Where are they?
Vox is dead.
What attacked him?
We don't know.
Apparently, there's a hole in his chest from something.
Do you go poking around in there?
Can you make heads or tails of this?
I'm paranoid, and I'm looking at the forest around us to make sure whatever attacked him isn't.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't see anything, but you feel definitely like something bad might have happened. And then you decide, oh well, I guess it was nothing. Like the guards in Skyrim, and you walk away.
Like the guards in Skyrim.
Okay.
Stop that.
Yeah. So you go over and see he is indeed dead.
What made that hole in his chest? Did you guys see anything?
No,
Not a
he
thing.
just
Sleep.
yelled and he was falling down when we came over here.
It was those alchemists?
Maybe.
Why would they
He's
kill
dead,
him?
though? He's not just
He's dead.
unconscious? He's dead?
He's dead. I've seen a lot of dead people.
Call
He's
the
dead.
genie.
What do you want me to call him?
Andara looks uncomfortable when you say call the genie.
He's the only one thing I can think of to raise him back from the dead.
Do we really want to?
Andara.
You asked me.
I'm kidding.
A bunch of gnomes come wandering out of the wagon in robes, hat, the nightcap, holding a candle. What's going on out here?
Did you do this?
Come on.
He's got the nightcap, the night robe, and he still has the fake beard on.
And Dara's like, gnomes?
Dude, what happened to him?
Hello, where did you come from?
They're in the camp next to us.
Oh dear, that does look quite bad.
Do you have a
Let's
healer
take it.
among you?
Let me think. And then we'll take a short break right quick and see what they can figure out.
Okay. We'll be back in a few minutes on Twitch. Thanks for watching. YouTube, tune in tomorrow. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe if you're enjoying it. See you in a bit.